Yes, Sean, we got it, man. Don't be that guy. Yeah, but it's not, I don't have, it's not a giant class, so
Okay, you just let me know when you think everybody's on and ready.
I think whenever you're ready, we're ready.
Okay, then I am ready. All right, hey guys, I'm Miss Carmona. I'm one of the librarians in the library with Miss Crow. And a lot of you I already know because I see you at lunch, so hey. So I wanted to just do a real brief ebook presentation for you today, just to remind you, or if some of you may not know how to use it. How many of you guys have ever used an ebook before? Raise your hand if I can see you. Yep, good job, Mr. Perry. So, all right, I see some hands, so that's okay. So definitely it's an option, especially if you can't get into the library for books as much as you would like. You definitely can go on and do that. So first we're going to talk about a little bit about how you do that at your own school library. And then I'm going to show you a cool app that you can use as well to do it from the public library. So we're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you guys to show you how to do it from school. Not from school, because you can do it from home as well. But so I have been told that this is a familiar screen for everybody. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine has a few more like crazy things on it. So don't worry, but we're all going to go to reference databases. If you guys want to follow along, you can, or whatever you want to do at this point, but I am going to ask you to try it. So on this screen, you're going to click on Destiny Discover. Everyone familiar with that? Yes. Yeah. Thumbs up. So, okay, awesome. So it's going to take you to Princess Anne Middle School. And on this first screen, you'll actually see some of the new books that we've added. Miss Scavone in the library, she's been totally just ramping up all of these new books and processing them. So these are some of the ones that are in the system. So that's kind of fun to look at. So you can see, I think there's a theme going there, but anyway. So we're going to go to search options because we're going to look specifically for an ebook. All right, so you're going to have all of this stuff here. When you go up to search options, you're going to go to the format and you're going to do the drop down and you're going to pick what?
Yeah.
Ebook. There we go. Very good. And we're going to go ahead and set those options. Then that way, when we start looking, we know what's available for us in that format in particular. So then we're going to go back up to the search. And I think you guys are getting ready to talk about maybe the Supreme Court, so maybe some cases in there. So we'll go ahead and just type that in and see if there's anything available. So this one here is what is the judicial branch? So that's basically a pretty basic book. But over here, you'll see the Plessy versus Ferguson. So I'm not sure if that's a case you'll be looking into. Is it a case?
Yeah, Plessy versus Ferguson is a big one. That's a big case.
Okay, so
segregation.
Yeah, so we want to look, either interest level is here 5 through 8, so it's pretty much in your range. And then the Plessy versus Ferguson. So this is looking good, and we know it's an ebook because what? It's got this little E right there, so we know. So don't go looking for it in the library, it won't be there. So we're going to go ahead before we do open or check out or favorite it, we're going to just take a look at it and see if it's something that we really want to see. It'll give you a brief description right here. So it'll talk about it and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely what I need. So let me go ahead and just kind of open it so I can look at it. And this is where it gets kind of cool. Like you have your, you open this up and then up at the top, let's see, you got to give it a second to kind of open up. All right. I think this is interesting that this is geared for 5th to 8th grade. So because already it looks pretty wordy for a 5th grade student, but anyway, just my thought on that. So we're going to get it to open up. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to move you guys for a second so I can show you this little thing here. So right here is your page turners. So you want to go ahead and just turn the page, look at it, see if it's something that you want to look at or use for research. So you see what I mean about maybe an older grade. I think it fits more appropriately for an older grade. But
Yeah.
over here is kind of cool because up in here, you can go to these options. At the top, these are your display options. Let me move this for a second. And you can see how you can auto fit it. You can do double page. I like to always just do the open book, like, so it looks like a book to me. And then you can do different fonts. You can, change it up however you want to on your display options. So that's kind of cool. I like that. All right, so once we do that, we've decided, yep, this is the one. This is definitely the one I want. We're going to go ahead and say if it was something you may wanted for later, then you can always favorite it. But we're going to go ahead and check it out. And right here, really super quick, you'll see the due date for that book to return that back. So you're like, oh, what happened to my book? I don't remember what day I was supposed to turn that back in or whatever, what happened to my ebook. So don't worry. So you can go right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out for a sec. You can go right up here on the 3 bars and click on that. And it'll tell you all of the checkouts that you have. So you want to click on that. And then these are all of the books that I have out, like personally, and these are a book. You can see that, right? So there we go. And then if you go down, you scroll down, you can see that here we go. I got the Plessy versus Ferguson book out as well. And it's an ebook. And then you can go ahead and return it if you're finished with it. Otherwise, on April 2nd, it'll automatically come off your list and go back in the ebook selection. So it's kind of nice. You don't have to remember to return it. But if you're done with it and you want to, then you can go ahead and do that part. So you guys can you guys practice doing this for a second just to look at it and see if you can get in and maybe search for an ebook. And I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing for a second, and then so I can see you guys, see if you have any questions. Just put them up in the chat if you're having a hard time with it. And let me know what book you find. And it can be for pleasure. It doesn't have to be, all, cases, judicial cases, but it can be something for fun if you want to read. All right, is anybody finding anything? Yeah. You're going to go Destiny Discover. Did you do that? Okay, and then once you're at Destiny Discover, you're going to do what? You're going to set your options, your search options, right? To ebook. That's your format.
Ebook.
Yep. And then once you do that, then you're going to type in your search box, you're going to type in whatever, you want to search for. Maybe you want to search for poetry, or maybe you want to search for scary books or vampire books or whatever. Huh?
Are you not logged into your own account? I mean, if you go to apps after you're logged in, you should be logged in. It's like going to Achieve or iExcel, something like that.
Yeah, you should be on your main account on your class link.
Book options. Nice. I can default the font, right?
Yeah, you can change the font up. Yep.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Does this let me go? A lot of the e-readers will let you go to like a particular page. If I wanted to go like, hey, I want to go to page 119. Can I do that? Or
I think so. I think you can put that in like once you actually check the book out. So sure.
And you can add I'm playing around at the top corner. You can add bookmarks.
Yes.
So if I get to a particular place, I can say, hey, get me to.
Right, exactly. So I don't see anything in the chat. Are you guys doing it? Are you looking up something?
Yeah.
Finding anything?
Are you finding
Yep.
anything?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions or any comments just in the chat? Like, hey, I found something.
I'm looking at war stuff.
War
Okay,
stuff. Looking at
All
war
right.
stuff.
all right, that works.
I looked up Treasure Island just to see if I could find it, and it's right there. So
Ebooks about animals.
Okay, found me something. Okay, good job, Lauren. All right, so I'm gonna real quick for a couple minutes to show you another option that you have to check out books. And this one is from the public library and it's called Libby. Okay, so Libby is super nice. Okay, so Libby is, it's Libby. And I'm gonna share my screen again. Let me get over to her. Hold on a second. Sorry, let me get back to her.
much swag. My tablet.
All right, let's share screen. And let me go to this one again, I guess. All right, that was the other one, sorry. Let me go back over here. Okay, can you guys see her? Hi,
Yeah, Libby.
hi, I'm Libby. Okay,
Yeah.
so Libby's pretty cool. I'm gonna move you guys down just a little bit here so you can kind of see. Okay, so she's very cool. You can go to your app store, you know, your favorite app store, whatever you want to do, and download her Libby. And what she does is she's an audiobook and ebook finder for you. So this is a new app that the public library has. So I'm going to show you just on this little libbyapp.com so you can kind of see her. So what she's going to do is she kind of talks to you like in a text format, which is kind of neat. She wants to know if you have a library card, and all of you do. All of you have a Virginia Beach public library card. Did you know that? So your public library card with Virginia Beach is your student number with an S in front of it. Okay, so that's your number.
There you go.
All right, so an S with your student number. All right, and then it's going to ask you probably for a PIN. So if like you're adding this to your Chromebook right now, you can do that, and it'll probably ask you for a PIN, and your PIN number is your date and month of birth. So if you were born July 4th, it would be 0704 would be your PIN. Okay, so I'm going to search for the library that I want. And I live in Chesapeake, so I'm just going to show you that one. But obviously all of you hopefully live in Virginia Beach. So, all right, so this is mine. And then it says, enter your library account details. So basically I have a library card, and I would enter that all in right there, but we're going to skip that step for now. And then what it does is it pulls up all of your selections here at the Chesapeake Library. So these are all things that you can look through. It goes right here like new and audiobooks. So say you're going on a little, you know, day trip with your mom and dad and you don't want to listen to them. You just, you know, pop in this audiobook and check it out. So it gives you all of the different options, Wings of Fire, all of those different kinds of things for you. And then you just borrow, you play a sample, or you tag it for later maybe and just add it to a favorite list. So this is something you can add on your phone, or you can add right there on your Chromebook as well, so that you can check out books. Can you guys give that a try? Let me know if that's working.
It's pretty cool that you can put books on your phone.
Yeah. So I'm going to stop sharing for a sec. You guys put in the comments if you're able to find it. Oh, I have Libby on my tablet. Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome. She's pretty user friendly, actually. So I really like it. I put it on my phone and I'm able to just go, if I have a little extra time or whatever somewhere, I just go on there and see what's new and add some books to my collection. All right, anybody else find it, get it, check it out? So your library card, right, is what?
S with your number is what they're telling me.
Student number with an S in front of it, right? And then your PIN is your 2-digit day and 2-digit month. Anybody else find anything?
You can unmute and ask a question. You got a question?
Yeah, you can unmute.
No?
The date of birth, would it just be the month and the day, or the month and the year?
It's just the month and the day. So if you were born like July 4th, it would
Okay.
be 0704. So
Okay,
it's the month first and then the day.
thank you.
Mhm. Anybody else? Did you download it? Did you have any?
Yes, so Libby's, this is what they're moving to, or connecting to Overdrive, right? Overdrive
Right.
is
Right.
I always thought Overdrive was kind of hard to use. So
I think so too. I don't think
I'm
it was
glad
very
I'm
user
glad
friendly.
this looks easier to use than Overdrive.
I think so. I think it's super user friendly and it just looks more like a, like they're just really interactive and texting kind of format that you guys are used to. So
I couldn't believe in a modern age, Overdrive was the best they could do. It just seems like something made in 1991. So
oh, I know. It's crazy. Does anybody have any questions for me or anything?
No,
What's up, Logan? You have a question?
I don't have any questions.
no,
Okay.
I think that was a no, ma'am.
Yeah.
That was a quick no, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. All right, do you think that you guys will use this?
Nope.
No?
Yes.
Yes, there's plenty of yeses. There's plenty of, yeah, I'll try this. Yeah, so
Okay,
Where
good.
do you get that at?
Sometimes. Okay, Nehemiah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use Audible. Audible is AJ is definitely, an option for you,
Road trips.
for sure. But this is a great way to just check out something from your local library, which is.
or our library, right? If you're going to use.
For our own library, correct,
Right.
yeah. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate Mr. Perry letting me come bust in your classroom for a little bit. And I hope the information was useful. All right,
No worries. Thank you for
Okay.
coming in and letting us know.
all right, I'll see you guys next week.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Deuce.